watch list. Just about to get set from South Bend, Indiana for Elon and Notre Dame. It'll be Keba Jai and Matthew Van Komen. Jai wins the tip for the Irish. It's Alako with it now. This is Burton now, off the screen from Jai, over to Davis. Davis inside, finds Jai, has it taken away.
And already Van Komen's size and length bothering Jai just a bit inside. Different looking at a 7'4" player in there.
This is Andrew King with it now for the Phoenix. He had a nice game in their last one out against Northern Illinois with 10 boards and 6 assists. Has an open shot there, but sends it down to Sam Sherry. This is Dorn with it. Volume scorer for the Phoenix. Van Komen sees the double, finds Sherry, paint touch. Floater can't go, Alako comes away with it.
Notre Dame's been great in transition, stays wide, finds their opportunities, but makes great decisions.
Alako, Burton in the corner. Excellent defense by King. Burton inside, has this pass tipped away, but it'll stay with Notre Dame.
And Van Komen at 7'4", great rim protector inside. You can already tell the paint touches for Notre Dame look a little bit different with somebody in there protecting the rim.
This is Alako to inbound now for the Irish, find Shewsberry in the corner. Looks like a little bit of zone from the Phoenix here. Alako, double pump three. Wow! Matt Alako shooting 60% on the season. That's a tough shot there.
That is a big shot. That's an end of a shot clock shot against the zone.
This is Simpkins inside. Foul and one.
And Elon's fearless. Earlier this season, they played North Carolina. They were up with 7 minutes left to go in that game, Jack. They've played some big games and played on the road in some big games. Had a big win at Northern Illinois just this week. Continue to be fearless. And when you talk to Coach Billy Taylor, you can see the culture and the toughness that he's built in this team and their ability to be able to compete early on already. You're seeing Elon's not going to shy away at all tonight.
Absolutely. This is TK Simpkins making the free throw. His twin brother Tawan also on the team. Take a look at the starting lineup for Notre Dame. The same as it's been in each of the other 4 games this season. It's Markus Burton, Braeden Shewsberry, Matt Alako, Tay Davis, and Keba Jai inside. It's Davis with it now, trying to find Jai, who can't hold on to it. Shewsberry just throws it back in for Alako. Davis now on the drive. Up and under, scoops it in. Nice move. Got it under the outstretched arms of Van Komen. Some confusion here, and it looks like we might get an offensive foul. They get Keba Jai on the hook for the second team foul for Notre Dame.
A good drive, good take. As Van Komen comes up, got to find a way to finish inside.
This is King with it now. He'll trigger a lot of action for the Phoenix today. Finds Simpkins. Simpkins for Sherry. He can really shoot it. Misses that one short. Has this one poked away. Good hands by Burton. Davis on the break. Inside. Fumbles his dribble out to Shewsberry. Finds Burton. Pump fake. Inside. Floater is good.
Great take. Great 2-foot in the paint by Burton there.
Going to see that a lot from Burton today, right?
I think so. I think he does a great job of getting his 2 feet in the paint, playing off of 2 feet with great composure and great control. Rather than being off 1 foot with a floater, being able to lean into it.
Van Komen dribbling now. This is Dorn with it. Inside for Van Komen. That's a mismatch with Burton on the inside, and Van Komen converts.
A nice pass and a great finish by Van Komen inside. Great hands there.
Elon back in the zone, it looks like here. Davis on the drive. Trying to body up on Sherry, and he can't. That's nice defense.
And I think
Alako for 3. This time it's off. Fight for the rebound. Sherry takes it away. Simpkins runs the other way.
Elon's been great at rebounding this season, continuing to Coach Taylor talking about his emphasis of rebounding and rebound margins so they continue to play here.
You see the starting lineup there for Elon. Couple different groups for them this season, but they go with a huge lineup today against Notre Dame, highlighted by Matthew Van Komen, who had it there, who is 7'4". Meanwhile, it's Dorn trying to work on Burton inside and draws the foul.
And Elon continuing to attack. It'll be interesting after the last made field goal. They came out in a 1-2-2 full court press, then went back to the zone. Last time they mixed it up and went man-to-man there. towards the end of that possession. So understand Elon's throwing a few different defenses here, continuing to be able to compete, continuing to make plays. Van Komen's doing a great job of rim protecting and competing early on.
Dorn misses the free throw there. Dorn, the 6'7" sophomore guard from Charlotte, North Carolina, averaging 15.5 points on the season to go with 5 rebounds, shooting almost 40% from 3. Real volume scorer for the Phoenix. Luke, you mentioned we might see some zone from Elon, and we've seen it so far. Looks like we get a trap here.
They're looking just 1-2-2, 3-quarter court press just to slow the ball down, get Notre Dame further in the shot clock as they go back to their 2-3 zone, so they don't have as much time to reverse the basketball, have as many paint touches.
Olako, nice feed, but Jai has it blocked, and that'll go with the Phoenix. Great defensive play by Van Komen.
Van Komen's doing a great job, and they're really pushing everything in the zone to Van Komen at the rim. Notre Dame's got to continue to find opportunities with the paint touches here. Jai gets a great catch. Great play by Van Komen, just right on the glass, pins it, and a good defensive stop.
That was Sherry coming over as well. Elon starts 2 center-sized players in Van Komen and Sherry, but you'd never know it looking at the way Sherry moves. He's got excellent mobility down there as he's with it now, seeing the double.
And I think Van Komen transferring helps Sherry get a little more of that 4 or forward spot so that Van Komen can play the center and Sherry gets a little bit better matchup than being an undersized 5.
King mid-range jumper is good.
A tough shot. Coach Shewsberry wants them to continue to push it. And I think Notre Dame's got to push it before they get set in the zone, before Van Komen can get back and protect the rim and find their opportunities to transition, but they've got to get stops first.
Irish having some trouble with his zone early. Haven't been able to work the ball around quite as effectively as they have in the first couple games, as here's Burton trying to find something. Gets it out to Davis for 3. This one's off. Jai, tip is no good. Sherry collects. Here's Simpkins. Working on Olako. Screen from Van Komen. Simpkins, tough shot, and he buries it.
Elon's hitting some tough shots so far, some contested 2s. Elon's matched up here, man-to-man.
Davis trying to work on Sherry. Burton with it now, they get the switch. Burton with some speed inside, finds Jai. Shewsberry for 3. That one won't go. Van Komen tipped it away to Dorn.
A good look for Notre Dame, a good extra pass, good look for Shewsberry.
He's a guy that's very capable of knocking those shots down. Had a rough day out against North Dakota, but early in the season had just been nails from 3. Somebody who had a great season from 3 a year ago and is looking to continue to do that this year. Meanwhile, here's Dorn. Tough pull-up, Olako the rebound.
Notre Dame gets a stop, get out and go.
You said it, Luke, it's going to be key for them being able to run in transition. Haven't done it a ton yet so far today, and we've seen some struggles in the half court, but here's Burton rimming out on the 3.
And Elon's staying matched up now. They started in that zone early, but they've gone man-to-man the last few possessions. Notre Dame's had a couple good looks, just haven't had a chance for them to go.
This is King over to Simpkins. Van Komen the screen. Simpkins to Sherry. King for 3. And he's got it. 6-point lead for the Phoenix early here in South Bend.
And they're fearless. I mean, they have an open look. They've got a hand down. They're taking an opportunity.
Jai with it now. Burton with some speed here inside. Hits Van Komen with the bump. Shewsberry from the corner. That's good. Braeden Shewsberry answers.
Again, Burton playing off of 2 feet, knocking down the pass to be able to hit Shewsberry in the corner. Great extra pass, great look, great drive by Burton.
And if you're Elon, like we talked about a little earlier today, those rotations going to have to be bang on as Simpkins makes him pay there with the mid-range.
Elon's found a good rhythm here to start the game offensively.
Burton with it now. Trying to find Shewsberry on the back cut. This ball goes through the bottom of the basket and in, so won't count. We will.
They continue to compete. I think tonight they're doing that, coming out as they've had a shared adversity, 2-2 to start the season, but Elon looks like a team that's continuing to compete in a way that Colonel Ricky Taylor would be very proud of them tonight to start the game.
Absolutely. This team, you look at the record, they start 2-2 against maybe not the greatest schedule, but these guys compete against anybody, as there's Simpkins pouring that one in. That is the twin brother of TK Simpkins, Tawan Simpkins.
Another great job coming off the bench. He's done a great job all season of being able to come off the bench and be that microwave, scoring right away.
Burton with it now for the Irish. Chebahar for three, buries it.
Big three for Chebahar, and Elon's defense looks different without Van Komen in there. They're still man-to-man, still matched up, but a little more opportunities as they're getting in the paint without the 7'4" guy protecting the rim.
How about Chebahar? He's taken 5 shots on the season. All of them have been three-pointers. Had made 4 of them before that one, so his three-point percentage up above 80% now on the year. Is this a nice feed inside and the finish? Braeden Crump, who is down now, took a hard fall. We'll take a break here. Crump will shoot one when we get back. Elon still leading Notre Dame with just under 12 minutes to go in the first half. For the Boston Celtics under Brad Stevens, with the start to this season, he's taken his career record as a Division I head coach over 500. He's a guy that has ties to the South Bend area, coached at IU South Bend, and is somebody that, Luke, I know you have a lot of respect for.
Tons of respect. Coach Shewsberry is one of the best in the business at being able to break down different offensive plays, has a ton of plays for what he does. And in combination with that, Jack, he also cares for the culture, the psychology, and the impact on players. And it looks like an opportunity when he's got 86% of his scoring coming back this season. You know he's building a culture that people want to stay, and an opportunity when they get to make a choice. And so Coach Shewsberry does that, as well as having opportunities for really finding ways to exploit matchups, which I find him having an opportunity to do over the course of the game, course of the ACC season, as they step into it here. Elon with Van Komen back, goes 1-2-2 zone, back into a 2-3 zone here, really wide.
Roper into the game now for the Irish. Had 5 steals on Tuesday against North Dakota. Excellent defensive performance. Maybe Coach Shewsberry looking for a little bit of defensive spark. Burton top of the key, late shot clock, and it's good. Markus Burton.
Great patience, great ball movement by Notre Dame to be able to have the Markus Burton shot. They've done a great job against the zone when they've been patient, gotten a paint touch, and then moved the basketball.
Another mid-range jumper is good. It's Simpkins again, who is having himself a game early. Shewsberry over to Burton again, and it's good. Markus Burton.
Back and forth game here, continuing to make shots.
We said we were going to have a lot of offense today, and we're getting it here early. Here's Crump a three. That one's off. Burton throws that off of Sherry. Excellent play. Let's take a look at this shot from Markus Burton. Excellent couple of possessions there.
Excellent job of just having his feet set, being able to get a shot off really quick. He does a great job as a contest comes when it's a late contest. Then Simpkins continues getting in the lane. Anything he's got, a little bit of space. He doesn't need much space to get it off, and does a great job in that mid-range.
Both these teams not afraid to shoot the mid-range. That's a nice finish from Chebahar.
Great pass by Burton. Unbelievable find. Great job. Great finish by Chebahar, but unbelievable pass by Burton. Continues to get off 2 feet in the paint, finding plays, making plays.
Coach Shewsberry emphasizing the importance of getting paint touches for this Irish team. Here's a foul now off the ball. That was Crump on the cut. Roper picking up the foul on the hook.
Van Komen coming back into the game. We'll see if Elon continues to match up with him here. Their matchups look a little bit different.
This is Nikita Konstantinovsky in the game for Notre Dame, the 6'10" graduate forward with previous stops at Tulsa and Monmouth, originally from Ukraine, has played some considerable minutes for this Irish team early. Big presence inside.
And I don't think ironic, Coach Shewsberry subs him in as soon as Van Komen goes to the table.
Van Komen can't come away with it. Shewsberry had a notion on the three, but misses the layup, and we'll head to the line.
That's a great job by Shewsberry, just being able to take the contact, continuing to attack the rim, be able to find a way in transition to be able to get to the basket. And I think the Irish have got to continue to find opportunities to get those. They've got to get stops to be able to get there. Elon scored the basketball quite a bit, but I think as Notre Dame starts to get stops, they'll continue to be able to move the ball down the floor. They do a great job of staying wide and spacing in transition, and then be able to make plays like that. Great job by Braeden Shewsberry getting to the rim.
Braeden Shewsberry, 13 points per game on the season. Luke, you mentioned some offense. Elon shooting 64% from the field, 9 of 14, and Notre Dame 62%, 8 of 13, to go along with 5 of 9 from 3.
There's a lot of baskets going in. There's a lot of guys that can score out here today, and continuing to find shots, find their spots, and just a lot of confidence right now from both teams at this point in the season.
After the make now from Shewsberry, it's J.R. Knesny, the South Bend native, checking in, reliable guy off the bench for Notre Dame. He defends Simpkins now, who's had an excellent start to the game. Off to his brother, who misses this one short. Konstantinovsky the rebound. Outlets to Burton.
Notre Dame did a good job of defending multiple screens, off-ball screens for Simpkins there.
Burton, the step back. How about another three? This one's off. Simpkins. Working on Roper. Back to Sherry, pump fake. Simpkins for three. Misses it long. And a foul goes against Konstantinovsky, who was up against Van Komen in a battle for the rebound.
Both of them battling inside. Van Komen just finding an opportunity to tip, be able to find a way. Simpkins is confident. He catches it. He's ready to shoot. He's ready to make a play every time the basketball comes his way.
Andrew King back into the game now for the Phoenix. Alako back in for the Irish. King triggers. Simpkins, mid-range jumper, won't go. Konechny the rebound. Running in transition now, but he'll pull it out.
Elon stays matched up here.
Screen from Chebahar. Inside on Sherry. Konstantinovsky, little floater. Got it to go.
Big time shot over the big fella. Great catch, great finish.
7-0 run for the Irish. Elon looking to answer with Sherry off to Simpkins. Sherry for three. This one's good. Big time answer from Sherry.
Sherry's been very patient, has had a couple of those opportunities that maybe are a little bit contested, has shot fake, taken his time, and then be able to knock down shots. He's got a great stroke, great opportunity, great shot for him.
Sherry shooting 44.5% from three on the season. Another guy on the court right now that can really zip it, a number of them on both teams. Alako inside. Chebahar thought about it. Konechny. To Chebahar on the cut. Nice feed and nice finish.
Great back cut, great patience on the pass, fantastic finish.
Good start to the game for Chebahar here. They got Konechny on Sherry, trying to get it to him, but this one's tipped away. Konechny with some good energy here defensively, and we've reached our under 8-minute timeout. Notre Dame with a 2-point lead on Elon. Keep it right here on ACC Network Extra. We got a good one for you and a great finish here from Blake Chebahar. Still early in this one, but it's been a dogfight. Notre Dame leading Elon 27-25 on the back of an excellent performance so far from Burke Chebahar, the grad transfer from Lehigh.
Burke playing like a veteran, just being able to find spots that he's being able to hit some shots. A great drive and finish on a back cut, just a great read that the defender over denied. Find an opportunity to be able to cut. Has been active defensively, had a couple of deflections, finding opportunities. Guarding Sherry here defensively. He's hit one earlier and continuing to take on the challenge and play well here to start the game.
Was shooting 80% from the floor coming into this game, and possibly that percentage has gone up. Simpkins inside now. Notre Dame 7 of their last 8 from the field. Elon still trying to quell a little bit of a run. It's King working on Alako, but some nice defense. Sherry a three. This one's way off.
Great defense by Alako, being over the top of that ball screen and being able to find opportunities. And then right there, a contest on Sherry right after he hit one. Elon back in this 1-2-2 3-quarter court press. Likely falling back into their zone again with Van Komen in.
Konechny shakes off some pressure. Alako with it near the logo. Notre Dame setting up the offense here, trying to get it to Chebahar in the middle, and they do. Konechny double teamed. Alako in for Chebahar. Hook shot is short. Konstantinovsky fight for the rebound. Phoenix come away with it.
And again, trying to funnel everything to Van Komen in the middle of that zone for Elon. They really don't help much. They trust him inside. He does a great job of not coming out too far.
Van Komen just lost it. Konstantinovsky comes away with it. Off to Konechny. He sees the screen. Off to Chebahar. Back to Konechny. Alako. Konechny, open three. This one's no good, but he gets his own rebound. Driving, he's got Van Komen in there on him. Konstantinovsky turnaround hook shot is good.
That was a fantastic left-handed shot. Great job of finding space against Van Komen and then being able to finish with a left hand off the glass. Fantastic shot.
Get the feeling he might be big against that huge presence of Van Komen inside.
And he's just finding ways to make space with his strength rather than his height.
Van Komen, offensive board.
On that end,
three defenders.
That time his strength should have pushed him out. Same thing, he finds his opportunity. Konstantinovsky on the other end, being able to find a spot offensively, defensively, he's got to get him off the glass. And this is a great move, great job finding space. Finds a little space with his strength, just enough to get that left-handed hook shot off, and then off the glass. His eyes find the rim early. Fantastic post move and finish.
It's kind of an old school game today. We got the mid-range, we got the post moves, we got some big men.
I got some gray in my beard, Jack. I love the big men. I love the old school playing inside. People just making plays and being able to find what they can do well. You got a Markus Burton finishing off 2 feet. You got a Simpkins coming downhill, being able to make plays. You got a Van Komen, and you got Konstantinovsky being able to make plays inside.
Van Komen misses this, but Simpkins comes away with the rebound.
And Elon's been out rebounding people.
Simpkins, that was a tough shot. Alako, the rebound. With some pace and transition, hangs and finishes. Matt Alako, the three-point shooter, with some prowess inside.
Great job. Matt Alako, a 50, 40, 90 guy. 50% from the field, 40% from three, 90% from the free throw last season at Princeton. With a smart play and finding opportunities to find a mailed field goal.
Coach Shewsberry could not have enough good things to say about him. Guy that he just absolutely loves. Dorn for three. He buries it.
And Dorn is fearless. He will find opportunities for shots and buckets. And Alako's out again.
This one's blocked this time, though. It's Sherry.
Great hustle by Sherry to be able to pin another one off the glass.
Elon running the other way. This will be a carry.
Great job by Sherry, finding a way to get back. Alako gets a bucket on the last one, tries to do it again, and then finds an opportunity to be able to get there. Dorn with a great corner three. Then this opportunity, Alako gets it out quick, but Sherry gets back, pins it off the glass.
Phoenix fighting here early. Shewsberry over to Jai, working on Sherry. Shrugs him off and gets the hook shot to go.
Jai likes that matchup better than Van Komen. Finds an opportunity over Sherry. Great touch from Jai.
Jai having a nice start to the season. Penn State transfer as a junior for the Irish. Dorn for three. That's from way outside. Nick Dorn.
And again, Nick Dorn, every opportunity he's had. We talked about earlier UNC opportunity. He had 17 against UNC. Finds opportunities to be able to find ways to score.
This is Davis with it now. Talk about a guy with a good start to the season. He's been excellent thus far. Burton the floater, can't get it to go. Davis is held, trying to corral the offensive rebound. That's Isaac Harrell picking that one up for Elon. Take a look at this three here for Nick Dorn.
Dorn's coming off confident, gets his feet set, doesn't need much time, much room to be able to get off the shot. And another fantastic shot. Elon's coming in here confident, hitting shots, finding opportunities, being able to get paint touches and kicks.
Man, he was a guy in that opener against North Carolina that really just stuck out as completely fearless. He was not afraid to be out there in a huge moment and had an excellent game, 17 points in their opener. Burton with it now on Simpkins. Shewsberry got it off the deflection. Burton on the drive again. Mid-range jumper is good. That's a tough shot for Markus Burton.
Great job being able to find his spot. He knew what his spot was, rose up, knocked it in again.
Simpkins trying to work on Alako. Dorn again. Oh,
that's a heat check.
Nick Dorn is feeling it.
Dorn 3 in a row, rattled off here.
Davis over to Burton. Burton to Alako. Alako with it for Davis. Working on Van Komen. Shewsberry, Burton. How about a three? Yes, sir!
Great job of being able to drive, getting a paint touch by Davis, and then being able to have a kick. 2 passes for a shot for Burton.
Dorn again.
Notre Dame, when they're getting paint touches, Jack, are doing a fantastic job being able to move the basketball.
100%. Both these coaches emphasizing how important controlling the paint was.
Dorn
Now
wanted that one.
Simpkins, tough mid-range jumper, can't get it to go, but we'll get a foul. This will stay with Elon. How about this action? Nick Dorn for the Phoenix. And on the other end, it's Markus Burton for Notre Dame. Stars filling it up here early. Success of Notre Dame, and he's having himself a game here early against Elon.
He's just doing a great job of getting to his spots, finding opportunities to be able to rise up. He's been patient to start, and then now that they've left him open, he's had a couple times where they've had paint touches, and then after getting a couple rotations, has been able to knock in some shots.
Take a look at the season stats for Markus Burton. He's got 13 points tonight to go with 5 of 8 from the field. On the season, he had a little bit of a slow start, but has come out of the gates hot in these last 2 games, pouring in 29 points against North Dakota. He's already got 13 points in this one. So we'll see what he can do here with 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Matalaco with it now for Notre Dame.
Elon back in the zone. Notre Dame's got to find opportunities to get the ball into the middle, whether they drive gaps or they make passes. Find those opportunities right there. Roper on a dive. Jai, great drive and kick. Shewsberry, great paint touch. 2 paint touches in a bucket. Notre Dame continues to find those opportunities for paint touches. They'll have shots that they want to get to. They want to get to their spots, not be forced to stay outside.
Well, Markus Shewsberry told us how important those paint touches were for his team. Really wanted people to look at that as the identity of his offense. Notre Dame 3 for its last 3 from the field. Take a look at the shooting percentages. They're shooting 62% from the field. They're shooting 53% from the field on the season, but even 10% above that today. Shewsberry, pump fake, fires a 3. This one rims out.
Good patience, good opportunity. Coach Shewsberry talked about early in transition, sometimes you don't need a paint touch if you get a good look. He wants his guys coming off confidently, being able to knock in shots.
Simpkins holding it now for the Phoenix, finds Dorn underneath with Shewsberry on him. Boy, that's a tough finish.
A nice cut by Dorn, finding spots, and then an even better finish.
Elon still hanging in despite an offensive barrage from Notre Dame early. They've got nothing to frown at in terms of their percentages. Here's Alaco. He knocks it down.
Again, a paint touch to a 3. Great job of getting a paint touch, and Matalaco, you can't leave him open.
Boy, this kid's just a model of efficiency, isn't he?
Unbelievable opportunity. That 50, 40, 90 club is not a club that's easy to get access into.
Is the only player in Division I to be a part of that club with at least 25 games played a season ago, as we'll get a foul. That was Nick Dorn on the jump shot, so he'll shoot 2, continuing his hot start for Elon.
Dorn's seen a couple go through, and we're seeing a confident competitor out here. Colonel Ricky Taylor would be proud of these Elon bunch right now. I mean, finding a way of shared adversity, and that's what Coach Billy Taylor talked about, that experience with his brother coming in, to have a shared adversity earlier where they're going to lose, and they have opportunities, and you see it from Elon. They get down by a few points. They don't say, hey, that's it. They say, all right, well, that's a situation that's interesting, and they find an opportunity to go back and compete again and again, over and over again. And that's where the game of basketball teaches about game of life a little bit here, Jack.
Absolutely. When they took on North Carolina was the number 9 team in the country. They were down 12 points at half. You think, all right, they might roll over and the Tar Heels might take over. But they actually led with under 7 minutes to go in that game, so no pushover. Shewsberry, the pump fake. Van Komen, big-time block. Simpkins in transition, throws it down.
Great defense by Elon. Van Komen with the stop. Great job by Simpkins to finish. Again, they're not going away. That shared adversity and finding opportunities, just playing the next play for Elon here.
Alaco over to Konechny. Chebahar for Shewsberry. Shewsberry, deep 3, and that's good.
Shot looked
Shewsberry.
Shot looked better than Van Komen contested on him on the one before.
That's a short memory right there.
I love it.
Simpkins, off to Simpkins. Van Komen the screen. Simpkins inside, whips it to the corner. Simpkins hangs, nearly had the finish there, but it'll go to the line. That was Chebahar picking up the foul for the Irish. Take a look at this dunk from Simpkins in transition.
A great job of being able to get out, It's a great block by Van Komen. Simpkins is early on the first contest and gets out early and just gets up and finishes.
Burton business decision on that one. Not going to get in the way of that guy.
100%. Simpkins for him. Both Simpkins continue to attack and continue to attack the rim with great confidence, finding opportunities to get to the line, knocking down free throws, continuing to find ways to be able to score, ways to be able to create opportunities for each other.
Get some subs in here for Elon. Van Komen coming out, and Isaac Harrell coming in, the 6'8" sophomore forward from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Simpkins misses the free throw. Shewsberry comes away with a rebound, and Notre Dame can hold for one shot here.
10 seconds, look to get something good here.
Burton working on Simpkins. Initiates now with 5 seconds. Burton to Shewsberry, 3 seconds. Contested three, it's off. And we will go to the half with Notre Dame leading Elon 46-41. Luke, really intense first half.
Both teams really finding opportunities to score, taking advantage, and being able to continue to stay true to their identity. Being able to find opportunities to score in transition, paint touches, and be able to kick. Great basketball game for the start of the half here.
Absolutely. We said there was going to be some offense, and we've seen it here earlier. Don't move a muscle if you want to see some more great action. Keep it right here on ACC Network Extra. On Phoenix, handed it off to Simpkins. Still with it. Floater gets the roll.
Great left-hand finish. Great job in the pick and roll coverage by Elon of just being patient from Simpkins to be able to find an opportunity to get downhill.
Burton with it now for the Irish, passes it off to Davis.
Elon starting out in zone here. They've mixed it up a bunch here defensively.
And even with Van Komen in the game, they've played some man. Davis, nice push shot there.
And the Irish are going to need a little bit from Tay Davis here in the second half. He's had a great start to the season. And I think here in the second half, if you can find opportunities in the paint to be able to score, can make a difference.
Simpkins over for Dorn. See if Dorn can continue to stay hot here in this second half. For now, he's content to pass it away, though. Sherry with it now, working on Jai. Spin move, nice layup there. Sam Sherry, another player who's having himself a pretty good game so far.
With the offhand for the left-hander, great job being able to finish.
Davis inside, Alako wide open. Can't get it to go. Jai is held, though, and it'll stay on this end.
And again, a paint touch for Notre Dame, leading to Alako having an open shot. On the other end, great move by Sherry. Notre Dame continues to double the post on those post touches, both for Sherry and for Van Komen. And that time, Sam Sherry just patient, waits till the double team gets out, finds his spot one-on-one offensively.
Now you feel like you're dodging a bullet if you're Elon on that one. Alako, one of the best three-point shooters in the country, was wide open and couldn't cash in. Now it's another foul. This one's going to go against Andrew King. King, just such a glue guy.
He makes a lot of plays that don't show up in the box score, and then other ones that do, like finding ways to rebound as a guard, finding ways to create opportunities for guys like Simpkins.
Only 6'3", but one of the leading rebounders for Elon. Now it's Shewsberry over to Alako.
And King's incredibly active at the top of the zone. I think that's a huge part of the reason why Elon can stay out wide, contest. But Burton doesn't need much room. He's feeling it tonight.
Tough shot. This is why Markus Burton is on the Wooden Award watch list. It doesn't really matter who's in front of him. He's going to shoot it, and a lot of the times he's going to make it. Van Komen comes up to set the screen. Dorn eventually tracks it down. Simpkins for Van Komen. Working on Jai. Physicality down low, throws it away. Burton with the steal. Off to Shewsberry, pump fakes the three. Floater, gets the roll.
Great stop on this end. No double team on Van Komen. Jai gets a great stop, and then a great finish by Shewsberry. The stop into transition, really big for Notre Dame here if they want to extend this lead.
Lead has ballooned to 8 for the Irish, which feels like a lot of breathing room in this game considering how tight it's been so far. Simpkins with a bump on Burton and gets it to go.
He doesn't need much room. He's finding the spots. He's finding different ways to score and coming off looking to score every single time.
Boy, he lives in that mid-range, doesn't he?
He does a great job of just rising up and finding his place.
This is Davis now working on Van Komen. Van Komen rejection. Sherry with the board.
Van Komen can protect shots. He had 5 blocked shots against Northern Illinois on Tuesday.
He's averaging 3.3 of those on the year after averaging 2 last year. So real presence there down low.
Sherry's got a mismatch with Burton, looking to get in the post. Jai doubling right away.
Send the double. Van Komen's wide open. Davis smartly kicks this away. Van Komen was calling for it for a while there. Take a look at the block here from Van Komen, as we were talking about. Just a real presence there
And
in
he
the paint.
continues going straight up, blocking without fouling. Does a great job of going straight up. Waiting until Davis releases the ball to be able to block it rather than coming down and getting called for a foul.
We've said to each other watching this game, it's not just that he's big, he moves very well for his size.
He's got great feet. The #2 player in the state of Utah coming out of high school.
Dorn can do no wrong tonight.
Dorn has got a rim the size of a hula hoop tonight, the way he's looking at it.
Dorn's just throwing him into the ocean right now. Cannot miss. He's got 17 points on 5 of 7 from the field.
4 or 5 from 3.
Davis for Shewsberry.
Paint touch to a 3.
Couldn't get that one to go. Would have been a tough make, although we've seen a number of those today. Simpkins running the other way on Olako. No foul. Elon wanted it. Davis came away with the rebound. Burton on the other end, reverse layup. Can't get it to go, but a foul.
Great job by Burton of finding an opportunity. There was a lot of contact on Simpkins' drive, but no call at the end of the day. And so Burton took that opportunity and found a way to be able to get to the rim and got fouled on the other end.
Billy Taylor and several members of this Elon coaching staff really not happy with the call on the other end. Now it's Burton who makes the first free throw. He's got 17 points on the day now, matching Dorn as the game's high scorer.
Both of them with 17 points with 16 minutes remaining here, Jack. They're both finding their ways to be able to score and continue to compete here.
Neither of these teams been able to find much breathing room so far. Burton misses the second one. Some confusion there on the rebound, but no problem for Elon to come away with it. Simpkins with it, working on Burton. Simpkins, tough shot. Oh, man. DK Simpkins.
Simpkins again, finding his spots and finding opportunities. When he's getting to his spot and he's got a defender on his hip, he's deciding just to rise up.
Chebahar working on Van Komen. Burton thought about the 3. Drives instead, off to Konstantinovsky, who's back in the game for Notre Dame. Olako thought about the 3.
7 on the shot clock, gonna have to get some action here.
Chebahar over to Burton, who's wide open. Can't get it to go. That's about as good as a look as you're gonna get that late in the shot clock.
100%. I'm not sure how Elon lost him. Unlucky for the Irish that Markus Burton can't knock it down, but a great look. Great composure into the shot clock.
Dorn buries the mid-range. Dorn feeling it.
Tie ball game here, Jack. Elon's done a fantastic job of just being able to stay true to who they are. Simpkins finding spots in the mid-range. Dorn catch and shoot.
Irish working it around against this zone. Inside for Konstantinovsky. And there'll be a foul on the floor. Tie game with under 15 minutes to go here. Nick Dorn filling it up for Elon. More action coming up next on ACC Network Extra.
Well, we got a heck of a basketball game. I think it's scoring to start this half, but I think the rebounding is going to be able to go better.
Okay.
You go in, and then you want to hit both of them, and then I'll just talk game.
Are we going one and then the other? Burton is first or Dorn is first? All right, I'll go Dorn. You talk Dorn, throw it back to me, I'll go Burton.
Perfect.
Well, we talked about him during the halftime break, and Nick Dorn is paying us off for that decision, continuing to stay hot in the second half.
Nick Dorn, 6 for 8 from the field, 4 for 5 from 3, and every time he's catching the basketball, he's a threat to score. So Notre Dame's got to react to that now, be able to contest shots. He hasn't put the ball on the floor a lot, so I think he's got to run him off the line so he can't get to his catch and shoot.
Meanwhile, on the other side, it's Markus Burton, who's continuing his hot streak from Tuesday. excellent game for the Irish so far.
Markus Burton with 17 points, 4 for 7 from 3. He's found his spots. He's been patient, found ball reversals, and then got into his spots on the drive when he hasn't had to catch and shoot three.
Guy whose efficiency can dip sometimes. This is taken away by Simpkins. Just has to pull it out. Gets it off to his brother. And this one's taken away by Chebahar. Nice defensive play.
Chebahar, great minutes here again. Even just the first few possessions he's been in here in the second half. He had a great first half as well.
Burton still holding it for Notre Dame. Over to Olako. Elon back in the zone.
Notre Dame's got to get in the middle of the zone. Whether they drive or they make a pass with a cut from behind the zone would be the best opportunity for it.
Olako.
They've gotten stuck on this possession. 3 on the shot clock.
Burton gonna have to be a tough one. Falling away and he makes it. Holy cow, Markus Burton, tough shot.
That was an unbelievably tough shot. Great shot maker, Markus Burton.
Both these teams just have some great tough shot makers.
And they've made them tonight.
Here's one of them now. TK Simpkins working against Markus Burton. Pull up 3 is short. Sherry spins on Konstantinovsky. Gets around him and is able to finish.
And again with the offhand for Sherry. A great job just being patient in the post and be able to make a play.
We'll get a sub in here for Notre Dame. Julian Roper, the second in for Chebahar. Take a look at this tough shot by Burton late in the shot clock.
Just a great job. Good contest by Sherry, but Burton just makes a shot. Sometimes you have good defense and just a little bit better offense. Coach Shewsberry putting Roper in, I think, to try to get in the middle of the zone and just find some activity.
Roper's a guy with a lot of experience for Notre Dame, guy that Coach Shewsberry leans on at times for a leadership and defensive presence. Here's Elon on the break, the lob, Simpkins!
Great finish by Elon, great read. They play well like they're twins.
Elon has the lead with 13 minutes to play in the second half here at Notre Dame. Roper with it at the free throw line. Olako thought about it. Burton on Simpkins, stops, Shewsberry, catch and shoot, and the foul! Braeden Shewsberry for 3.
Tough shot, great job holding your follow through the contact.
How about this sequence?
Simpkins to Simpkins, coming off for the finish. Great job of being able to get out, being able to be unselfish, and then Shewsberry with a big time shot. Chance for a 4-point play here, Jack.
I mean, this has just been a phenomenally entertaining game so far. Shewsberry looking to convert the 4-point play and does. He's up to 16 points now in the game. And
some guys scoring basketball, and there's just making some tough shots. There's some decent contests defensively, and they are just hitting shots tonight.
These teams can both really score. We've hammered that point, but they've made us do it. Simpkins off to Dorn.
Good defense by Shewsberry on the catch on Dorn.
This one's tipped away by Roper. Good hands. Burton on the break. Pulls it out. Finds Olako. Feel like they could have gone early there against the zone.
They could have. It looks like they're trying to screen the zone a little bit here rather than just being in the high post.
Konstantinovsky airballed the hook shot. This one goes off Roper out of bounds.
And early Konstantinovsky had a great finish, eyes on the rim early, that left hand off the glass. That one, I don't think his eyes quite got to the rim, didn't get turned. He might have lost the ball a little bit.
But he goes with the offhand on that one as well. First one was with his dominant left, this one with his off right. So Notre Dame leading by 2 with 12 minutes to play. Elon really hanging in here, giving us a great game. Simpkins with it. Sherry trying to work on Roper. Got a real height advantage there. See if they don't try and get him a post touch.
A double from Notre Dame.
Good find. Crump has it knocked away.
Good read by Sherry on the double.
Under 12 minutes to play here. Notre Dame leads Elon 60-58. What an entertaining game so far. We'll be back shortly here on ACC Network Extra. welcome back to Purcell Pavilion, where it's been a high-scoring affair and a very efficient affair at that. Elon shooting 59% from the field, Notre Dame at 56% from the field. Both teams hovering around the 50% mark from three, so it's been a wild one so far.
And they've done a great job. They're taking care of the basketball, too. You got Elon with 14 assists and 6 turnovers. Notre Dame with 13 assists and 4 turnovers.
I mean,
it's been a clean game with a lot of made shots.
That guy is providing a lot of the makes. Dorn is unconscious right now, cannot miss. Elon leads by 1.
Great execution.
Burton trying to answer.
Great execution by Elon out of the timeout. Great draw play by Billy Taylor.
Burton inside. Crafty move to step through there. Markus Burton feeling it as well on the other end.
Excellent screen coming against from Roper, having Burton an opportunity to be able to get in the lane, get in the paint.
Luke, what's the key here down the stretch for either team to be able to come away with a victory?
I think it's getting stops. Neither team can get a stop right now. They continue to make plays. That's another and one finish. They're not open shots, but they're finding contested spots, and I think players are just getting to their spots.
That's Tawan Simpkins putting in the and one here. I'll take a look at it.
Great eyes on the rim. Great job being able to be focused. Unbelievable passion. Coach Taylor with that shared adversity continues to have them not give up. Over and over again, Elon's finding opportunities to be here.
Elon has made each of their last 4 shots. Tawan Simpkins converting the and one to give the Phoenix a 2-point lead now. Still in that zone with Van Komen in the game. They've slowed down this Irish offense a hair in the second half.
They're trying to have a Locko in the middle.
Swing to Shewsberry. He knocks it down.
Great pass by Locko. That's a veteran player, the Princeton transfer. Finding an opportunity inside to make a great decision to find Shewsberry for the kick. Again, a paint touch for a 3 for the Irish.
Again, Coach Shewsberry talks so much about the importance of that to his offense. We're seeing that today. King over for Simpkins, working on Burton. Air ball, but Van Komen is there. This is tipped away and will stay with Elon.
And depending on what they're running, I think Notre Dame's got to find Dorn out of this baseline out of bounds set.
We'll see what they try and draw up for him here. They give it to Simpkins, who gets the screen from Van Komen. He's fouled by Davis.
And Davis sticking with him. Burton was on Van Komen on that one. Tough on the switch on the pick and roll.
We'll get a double technical here. Looks like on Davis and Van Komen. Some words were exchanged there after Davis had the foul way out on the perimeter.
Both teams competing, getting a little chippy out there. Officials got it under control quick. Move on to the next play.
Excuse me, that technical foul is going to go against Tawan Simpkins of Elon. Coach Shewsberry telling us if somebody's watching his team, he wants it to be known that their identity is competitiveness and toughness. Not sure he ever wants it to go as far as receiving a technical, but
yeah, I think he's looking for the physicality without the words is what he's looking for.
I'd agree with you there. Well, we're seeing the competitive aspect here as they're in a dogfight with Elon. Shewsberry takes this away, looking to run in the other end. Back for Locko, pull up 3. This one's off.
A good look for Locko, good feed by Shewsberry again. Finding that opportunity in transition and rhythm.
King has it now. Dorn.
Notre Dame's got to find a couple stops in a row here.
Get the feeling that this is a really critical time in the game. Finds Crump, who finishes over Shewsberry.
Great finish, squaring his shoulders and going up to the rim to finish by Crump. Back and forth, another lead change here. Elon up 1.
Locko for Shewsberry. Burton now. Locko, Konechny. Notre Dame trying to move it around here. Locko gets the switch with Van Komen on him. This time he's open, not able to hit. Crump falls down.
Locko in the middle of the zone has given Notre Dame a different look. Van Komen's not sure if he's supposed to come all the way out on him or be able to stay back and sit back.
Burton with some impassioned defense there down in the corner on Simpkins, but he picks up the foul after the shoulder bump.
Elon's done a great job of continuing to find the matchups they want, getting to pick and roll, moving the basketball, and then at the end of the day, guys like Simpkins and King are finding opportunities to drive, create rotations, and then be able to move the basketball for open shots.
Very evenly matched game here so far. As Dorn finds Van Komen with Chebahar. There's some nice defense by Chebahar, and they'll get a foul against him. Wow, crowd does not like this one.
I think they got him for the knee on the post up as he's coming there. One-on-one on the post. Chebahar's holding his ground, and they got him for the knee coming up.
What do you think about that call, Luke?
Well, the officials get to have their perspective is always what I thought as a player, so.
And we'll get one going immediately the other way. They hit Van Komen with the moving screen.
Sometimes you just got to agree to disagree and move on. Part of the next play mentality.
Van Komen will come out of the game. Burton will run the other way here for the Irish.
Great feed inside. Again, another paint touch, just missed it. It's a good look from Knezi inside.
Dorn with it now for the Phoenix. Simpkins working against Burton. Elon trying to set up the offense a little bit. They get it over to Sherry with Chebahar on him. Sherry, hook shot is short. Simpkins couldn't get the rebound, and this one rolls out of bounds. Burton couldn't chase down the loose ball.
Can't quite corral it. Notre Dame almost a stop there. Finding opportunities. Pretty good move from Sherry inside, getting to his spot.
You know, we talked before about this game being pretty evenly matched. There's one category for each team where they have an advantage. Elon has a double-digit rebound advantage, and Notre Dame has a 5-turnover advantage at this point in the game, as we'll get a foul here against Knezi. Under 8 minutes to go now in this one, with Elon leading Notre Dame in a 1-point game, 66-65. More action. TK Simpkins having a great game as well.
TK Simpkins finding opportunities, and he's creating a lot of contact on his shot. Then he creates just enough space to be able to get to his shot. Here again, he doesn't need much room. He gets a guy on his hip. He gets a little bit of space. It's a late contest, and then be able to rise up, finish above the rim. Having a great game, just being the heart and soul of this Elon team. Competing on every possession, both ends.
Simpkins, a big-time scorer. He's got 17 points today on 8 of 15 from the field to go with the team-leading 4 assists. Elon, 5 of their last 7 from the field. Notre Dame has not scored in nearly 3 minutes as Elon leads the Irish with under 8 minutes to go in the second half. Sherry inside against Chebahar. Nice hook shot there.
Great job getting to his spot. Couple of dribbles right into the paint, up for a finish.
See what the Irish have out of the timeout here.
Elon sticking with the zone, giving the Irish a little bit of trouble here the last few possessions.
Cole Serta, the freshman, into the game for Notre Dame. Can't get the 3 to go there. He's an excellent shooter, shot over 40% on 110 makes his senior year of high school. Attended IMG for his last year.
Good opportunity for Serta, good catch and shoot. Tough when you get subbed in, taking that first one, but he shot it confidently. Look for him to find a rhythm as he gets here. Coach Shewsberry, a lot of confidence in him, put him in a 1-point game here with 8 minutes left.
Big time recruit in the top 100 of ESPN's rankings. Pretty interesting time to get thrown in for the freshman here, but see if we can make an impact. Simpkins now working on Burton, inside on Davis. Sherry can't get the 3 to go. Jai gets the rebound, and Burton will run the other way. Burton, it's a nice speed inside. We'll get a goaltend. It's good anyway.
Great job by the Irish to be able to run wide in transition, finding those corners on the strong side, and then long rotations defensively. So great job, Shewsberry running the corner, Burton being able to get there. Sherry tried to get there, had pinned one off the glass earlier in the game, got there a little bit late, called for the goaltending.
Burton's so good with that change of pace, especially in transition. He's up to 23 points tonight for the team high.
And Notre Dame as a team runs well in transition wide, so Burton's got driving angles to be able to get there.
Nearly a turnover there for Elon. Simpkins will hold.
Elon running Dorn off of screens over and over again here on the baseline.
Trying to get it to him. He's been so good so far. Simpkins couldn't get the tough shot to go. Burton comes away with the rebound.
Big stop for Notre Dame, down one, trying to take the lead here.
Konechny trying to drive on. Simpkins couldn't do it. Alako has it now to Burton. Konechny at the free throw line. Finds Jai, who couldn't get the little push shot to go.
Good high-low from Konechny to Jai. Jai just can't quite get it to go.
Shewsberry motioning to Konechny from the sideline to shoot that. Simpkins got the switch on Jai. Now Sherry inside, he's fouled.
It's a great drive by Sherry. Great opportunity. Simpkins comes off. Finds Sherry, great drive.
Sherry had some mean intentions coming down the lane there.
He looked like he was going in, like he was going to dunk it.
That would have been a big-time finish. But it's Konechny picking up the foul. Elon leading by 1, under 6 now to play.
Served at the table, looking to check back in. The Irish trying to find a way against Elon's zone here offensively.
Konechny,
to be able to get a paint touch and a kick.
Absolutely. Konechny coming out now limping. I don't wonder if he's injured. It's a second free throw for Sherry now. Makes it. Both these teams, excellent free throw shooting teams. Looks like that may matter coming down the stretch here. Notre Dame still trying to figure out how to score against this zone.
Now Burton in the middle.
Burton has it. Shewsberry.
Great paint touch to a kick again.
Serta, Shewsberry wide open. This one's good, and the game is tied.
Great ball movement from Notre Dame. Again, Burton getting in the paint touch and then moving the basketball. Shewsberry might have had one even earlier, and a great shot and finish. Tied ball game, 5 minutes left here.
Shewsberry putting some life back in the building with that 3. Elon looking to answer. Simpkins inside, tough mid-range. This time it's no good. Fight for the rebound. Sherry comes away with it.
And Elon has been winning on the glass. They have out-rebounded Notre Dame here today.
Both these two teams had excellent rebounding margins coming in, both over 10. But it's Elon making the impact felt in that category today. Jai, hook shot, short. Comes away with it, will get a foul on the floor. Take a look at the 3 here from Braeden Shewsberry that tied the game.
It was just great movement from Shewsberry, great extra pass from Serta. Corner 3. Notre Dame's got to finish possessions down here. They can't give Elon 2 shots offensively. They cannot give that up here down the stretch. They're going to have some one-and-done defensive stops.
It's Jai shooting the 1-and-1 for Notre Dame, who is now in the bonus.
And Jai's played well on the backside of that zone. Just hasn't had a ton of opportunities. Missed a little play underneath in that short corner, then missed a little hook shot. He makes a couple of those shots. He's getting plays in there as they're finding the middle of the zone. They've got the shooters out wide. Van Komen back in the game here for Elon.
Jai, who is just a 60% free throw shooter, makes both there. The game is tied. Simpkins walking it up, under 5 to play now. Get it to Dorn, who has it taken away, fight for it, and it's taken by the Irish. Alako running the other way. Alako, Davis is fouled.
Great job by Davis of attacking. Van Komen was coming over on the help. Unbelievable job of Tay Davis defensively being able to make a play and then being able to get down the floor.
Big free throws here coming for Tay Davis, who's shooting 87.5% from the line this year. Has been really efficient in all phases of the game, but 2 huge free throws coming up now.
And defensively, Notre Dame needed that stop there. That stop, scramble for the ball, being able to hustle for the loose ball, and then being able to get out in transition. They're going to need a few of those plays here down the stretch to be able to win this game.
I mean, you've mentioned they've struggled against the zone, so anytime they can get out in transition like that has to be a huge help.
They've got to, and I think if they can get the stops to get out there right now, rather than letting Elon set their defense.
Davis misses the second, so Elon can take the lead with any basket here.
Elon's been executing well offensively, though. Simpkins getting downhill, Dorn getting shots and getting offensive rebounds.
Simpkins for Dorn. Crump in the corner, can't get it to go. It was strong. Jai with the board.
Big rebound from Jai. They've got to have one and done Notre Dame here to be able to finish it. It was a good look for Elon. The corner three.
4 minutes to play now. It's Davis at the elbow. Strong elbow on Sherry, but he misses the layup long, collects his own rebound in a trap. Alako just settling it down here for the Irish with about 10 seconds on the shot clock. Alako for three. No good. Struggling from out there tonight.
Good look for Alako. Notre Dame now 1 point lead. They've got to find a stop here. Elon continues to run some good sets here offensively.
Big time possession with under 4 to play. It's Simpkins. Off to Sherry. The drive. The give off. Crump. Jai the rejection. Still fighting for the rebound. Saved by Alako.
A great stop by Notre Dame. Great block by Jai inside.
Burton. Shewsberry pull up three. No good. Crump collects. Now it's Elon in transition. They'll pull it out.
Good defensive balance by Alako on that one. He could have gone to the glass, got back on defense to stop the transition.
We'll get a timeout from Elon here. Big time block from Keba Jai to keep this Notre Dame lead at 1.
Jai finding space, staying straight up.
Well, it has been a wild one between Notre Dame and Elon. 10 lead changes, 7 ties, and a whole lot of scoring fireworks, as you can see here.
And Shewsberry and Burton for Notre Dame, Dorn and Simpkins for Elon, just continuing to contribute the way that they can compete. Simpkins finding ways to be able to get to the rim. Dorn, Burton, and Shewsberry hitting a lot of shots. You got Shewsberry 5 for 11 from 3, Burton 4 for 7. You've got Dorn 5 for 6 from 3. Continuing to catch and shoot. When they find their shots and get a little bit of space, they're putting shots in. I think these 4 right here are who we can watch, Jack, going down the stretch. Who can make plays, not just offensively, but defensively as well, down the stretch to win this basketball game here on a beautiful Friday night.
Well, might be cold outside, but plenty of heat checks going on in here.
Agree completely.
73-72 with under 3 minutes to play. It's Notre Dame and Elon in a dogfight. Dorn gets it over to Simpkins. Simpkins working on Burton. Drives inside. Tough shot is short. Burton the rebound.
He hit a lot of those early in the game. Has missed a couple here. Coach Shewsberry talked about forcing contested pull-up twos off the dribble. They've done that. You got to trust it. As it goes down, you got to take care of the basketball.
Here's a turnover here from Alako. Simpkins on the drive. Nice finish.
Great defense by Elon. Good deflection in that zone.
Boy, if they can't work it in the middle of that zone, they're going to run into some issues here.
And Elon's been wide in that zone. It's not easy to get into the middle of the zone. Good screen by Davis against the zone.
Burton with the contact, can't get it to go. The follow from Jai.
Great screen against the zone. Burton turning that corner. Another option for Coach Shewsberry to be able to get into the paint. Great pass.
Dorn finishes through the contact. Elon by 1, another lead change.
Dorn is constantly moving on offense.
Davis, floater, short. Jai can't collect the rebound. Simpkins comes away with it. Elon leads by 1.
It's a big stop for Elon with a 1 point lead.
Big time stop. It's Shewsberry defending on Simpkins here. A lot of noise in Purcell Pavilion. Elon looking for the upset. That's Arrow finishing over Shewsberry in the paint, and it's a 3-point lead for the Phoenix. Timeout from Coach Shewsberry as he looks to draw one up. Under a minute remaining here. Do not move a muscle. More action coming up next We've seen so much great action thus far.
I think so. I mean, it.
Do we even want to talk anything
No,
other than just like the game?
Yeah,
out of this?
I don't think we need. I don't think we need
just
graphic.
Bases here. Yeah.
And we might even go. What were we coming out of the last break? It was a 1-point game, and they got to stop it.
Lead changes on there.
Stopping the score.
Yeah. It doesn't
Or
matter.
either that or a cup.
Because I want to talk. I mean, I want to talk lead changes and how. I'm going to tee you up here. I mean, how does Notre Dame get a score here? They've struggled to score.
Dude, can you get a clip of Nick Dorn and Harold, the last 2 buckets by Elon? Those are big buckets. Because Notre Dame takes the lead right here, Jack. On that tip in by Jai. Then Nick Dorn hits the layup and Harold hits the layup. So they responded incredibly well. Jai makes that bucket. They go, Notre Dame goes up 1. Elon goes on a 4-0 run. And then so Coach Shewsberry called a timeout, 28 on the shot clock. You're down 3. He's drawing something up against his zone right here. So I'd look for something. So let's get to that.
I think they go man out of this.
Well, perfect. You're the man. That's big time.
Right.
Perfect.
So we got the 2 Elon buckets.
Yeah, the Dorn and Harold buckets. The 2 layups by Dorn and Harold.
All right, and then what? And then we're just talking. All right. Yep.
Thank you.
Keep this up. Keep this
Yeah,
up.
is that helpful?
Yeah.
Jai hit a bucket, and they responded well. Just quick game reset. 1-point lead.
I got it. Let's go. Let's finish strong. Welcome back to Purcell Pavilion. Elon leading Notre Dame by 3 with under a minute to play. Notre Dame took the lead with 1:42 to play. And then the Phoenix responded with 2 big buckets by Nick Dorn and Isaac Harold.
Big time from Dorn, just continuously moving. And then Harold makes a play. Dorn here on the cut and move. Notre Dame had taken a 1-point lead, and then those 2 buckets. Look for Coach Shewsberry to draw something up out of this timeout. 28 on the shot clock.
I know, Luke, you were very interested in what he's going to draw up out of this timeout. They get Burton on the drive, who can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. It's taken away by Elon.
Coach Shewsberry with 28 on the clock. Patiently wants a stop. Right now, you've got to have a stop if you're Notre Dame.
Coach Taylor on the other side will call a timeout, knowing he needs perhaps 1 bucket to put away this upset.
And a couple subs, Roper and Davis checking in for Notre Dame here defensively. If you're Elon, you want to run as much time off the clock as you can, but you want to continue to find opportunities to be able to attack. So look for them to go at 10 or 12 on the shot clock. Notre Dame looks like they're going to play this out, try to get a stop, be down only 3, be able to come down on the other end and find an opportunity to be able to tie it. It's a good set by Notre Dame out of the timeout, trying to screen the zone, getting Burton downhill. Burton had a good opportunity, tried to get up, just couldn't find the finish. And then great job by Elon, contesting at the rim, getting a rebound again. Elon with another rebound. And Coach Taylor talked about it. They've out-rebounded teams. He thought if they continue to out-rebound and had an opportunity early in this game to out-rebound Notre Dame, they might have a chance of being able to compete here.
Elon looking for a huge upset here. They played a tight game with North Carolina. Did not have the greatest season last year. Were picked to finish 12th in their conference this year. This would be a statement win if they're able to hang on with 41.2 to go here.
They're not playing like a team that's going to be 12th in their conference tonight. They're continuing to rise to the level.
So we'll see what we get out of this timeout. 2 timeouts left for Notre Dame. 1 timeout left for Elon. Notre Dame will be shooting 2 free throws on the next Elon foul. Elon is shooting 1-1 on a Notre Dame foul.
Ben Coleman continues to be on the bench for Elon. They like the smaller lineup with Sherry at the 5.
Defensive substitutions, as you mentioned, Luke, in for the Irish. It's Simpkins now working on Burton.
Notre Dame was switching everything here.
Gets the switch on to Davis.
Sherry's got Shewsberry on, and they're looking for him to post after that switch.
They get a tip from Roper. This will be a baseline out of bounds for the Phoenix with 10 seconds on the shot clock and just under 30 left on the game clock. Simpkins will trigger. Simpkins finishes, and the Phoenix lead by 5.
Great baseline out of bounds by Elon.
Boy, Luke, you mentioned earlier you could never allow somebody to catch the ball under their own basket on an inbounds play.
And Notre Dame got caught trailing there on that curl.
That was an excellent action there. We'll see if the Irish can pull off some magic here. Big time deficit. We'll take a look. Referees are taking a look at the clock here to see when exactly he made this. There's 26.2 on the game clock in the arena at the moment.
5-point lead for Elon.
We'll see if we change anything else here. We get a sub for Notre Dame. Shot clock amended to 26.8. Serta looking to check in for the Irish, but they don't grant the substitution. Burton going quick now. Inside, layup's no good. Rebound, Sherry.
Jump ball, Notre Dame's possession right now.
We'll stay with the Irish. Coach Shewsberry calling a timeout, 18.9 to play.
Another good drive by Burton. You'd love for that one to go. Coach Shewsberry trying to save a timeout, get a quick bucket, get set, cut it to 3, and he got all the way there, just couldn't quite get the finish.
What a big-time performance down the stretch here from the Phoenix. 6-0 run in the last minute and 16. They've made 4 of their last 4 shots. They've held Notre Dame to just 1 make on their last 9 attempts from the field.
And Elon continues over and over again to make plays. They've got guys continuously cutting. They continue to be able to find ways to make finishes. They've had some tough plays on contested 2s, but they've made plays over and over again.
I mean, these are big-time minutes here that some of Elon's stars are putting in, and they're delivering.
And they've been rebounding again. Jack, they're a plus 11 on the boards. 35 rebounds for Elon, 24 for Notre Dame. Elon's still shooting 57% from the field. They have found opportunities to be able to get in the right spots, shooting 47% from 3. Elon's had a great game. Continue to execute on their game plan of being able to rebound and then be able to make plays on their end.
Elon continuing to deliver offensively. Fewest amount of points they've scored in a game is 75. They're already at the 80-point mark. Looking to add to it with 19 seconds left in the second half. We'll see what Coach Shewsberry has drawn up out of this timeout, an important one for Notre Dame.
Coach Shewsberry, one of the best in the business. Baseline out of bounds, after timeout plays. Look for Notre Dame to be able to execute and get a good look here.
Cole Serta, the freshman in the game for Notre Dame, along with Davis, Burton, Shewsberry, and Alaco. So 5 shooters out there for Notre Dame. Have to imagine they'll look for a 3-pointer here. Alaco to inbound. Can't get it in. Finds Serta in the corner. He's trapped, gets it off to Shewsberry. We'll get a timeout called by Notre Dame.
I believe that's Notre Dame's final timeout. Coach Shewsberry definitely didn't want to use that one there. Looking for Alaco just to probably toss that one up inside. If you got to go for the 2 and get the quick 2, try and get a stop, play foul game, let the game play out, and then find an opportunity for being able to get down the floor and try to get that bucket later on.
But again, it's more excellent defense from Elon.
Elon, great job out of bounds, contesting the guy taking it out, just not giving him a lot of angles. And then Serta got in trouble in the corner there.
Big last 15 seconds here. Elon trying to hold on for what would be a great upset for Coach Taylor and his group.
And you said it, Jack. They were on a 6-0 run here the last minute 20. They've responded well. Now no timeouts left. Look for Notre Dame to look for a three, turn around, quick foul. Put Elon on the line, play the foul game, get the ball down the court.
Same 5 out there for Notre Dame. Alako over to Shewsberry. Can't get a look, and Davis just kicks this one out of bounds. Irish turn it over. They'll have to foul now, down 5. Elon in great position to come away with the win here.
Good defense by Elon. Notre Dame with full court pressure here.
5 solid free throw shooters out there for Elon. Harrell inbounding. He can't get it in. He'll call timeout. That's the last timeout for the Phoenix.
No timeouts left either way. Harrell smartly just takes a timeout. You're up 5 if you're Elon. Just take the timeout. Let's get something set up so they can get the ball in. Notre Dame really needs a steal and a score here on this possession. If it goes foul game and they've got to get it down, whether you're down 5, 6, or 7, it's going to be challenging for them to be able to make enough shots here down the stretch.
Elon 69% from the line tonight, 9 of 13. They'll need a couple big makes to ice the game here.
Like I said, they've got several free throw shooters on the court.
They'll go with Dorn, Simpkins, Sherry, and Harrell as the lineup to close it. Notre Dame with Roper back in the game for Serta, Jai and Davis in there for size. Burton and Shewsberry, no change there. Harrell to inbound. Throws it long for Simpkins, who's knocked over by Shewsberry.
It's a great pass. Good catch by Simpkins, got to secure it. Shewsberry was trying to find an opportunity to make the steal on the back end.
Boy, I'm sure you hold your breath if you're Coach Taylor on that one. That ball in the air for a while, but an excellently designed play.
Looked like some backyard football play to take a step back. That's where you got to ask the guy who's taking the ball out of bounds. It's an important question. Late game, you got to have a great decision maker, but also somebody that can make a pass like that if you need it.
Simpkins, big free throw here. Makes the first, so he'll shoot another. Elon by 6 now with just 10.7 to play. Simpkins an 87% free throw shooter. He's 3 of 4 tonight. Looking to make it 4 of 5 with this one here.
Big time shots, big time free throws. If you're Notre Dame, you're trying to get it down quick, find an opportunity for a quick 3, turn and foul, just to give yourself a chance.
Burton running up the floor, dribbles. They're content to give him the layup there. Clock stops with just under 5 seconds to play.
And if you're Elon at this point, getting the ball in, moving it. Notre Dame's got to get a steal.
Harrell will inbound. They get it to Simpkins, who's immediately fouled by Davis. Second goes off the clock, though.
Elon's remained incredibly composed down this stretch.
Davis now with 5 personals is done. Finishes his night with 5 points on 2 of 6 from the field, 3 rebounds, played 22 minutes.
Coach Billy Taylor coming back to Notre Dame, trying to steal the victory. Coming back to where he started at.
Simpkins trying to ice it for him here. Makes the first. And it's back to a 6-point lead for Elon.
Elon with 4 in double figures.
Simpkins makes the second as well. Alako will inbound to Burton. We'll have one last shot here. Elon not even going to defend. And it's Elon coming into Notre Dame and pulling off the upset.
Great win from Elon. Just execution